So I wanted to talk about how there are two main types of errors. There's errors of commission and errors of omission. So an error of commission is something that you make, an error that you make, whether that's falling in a pond or dropping a glass bowl on the floor and it breaking. These are errors that you regret immediately, but they're also the ones that you learn the quickest from. You're not going to drop another glass bowl on the floor if you just dropped one. And the second error is an error of omission. An error of omission is something that sneaks up on you. It's something that you don't do. It's like you didn't quit the job and you've remained unhappy for 30 years, and then you finally quit it and you realise how much happier you are. That's an error of omission because you could have done it 30 years ago, but you don't see it because you didn't do it. The regret still surfaces, but it's after such a long period of time that the change becomes impossible. So where does having a hard conversation come into this? Having a hard conversation prevents an error of omission. Having a 1 minute, terrifyingly difficult conversation stops the need for a full-blown argument a year down the line, when your resentments finally build up so much that you just get so pissed that you can't actually take it anymore. And the thing is, hard conversations are not very attractive. They are things that need to be done, but also we never see. In all our TV shows, they're just filled with drama, couples having arguments, throwing things across the room. Just imagine how boring it would be if you watched a TV show where the couples just sat down every day and had a 1 minute conversation about things that were bothering them, and they actually made up and didn't have a massive argument about it. No one will watch it because it's not very exciting. It's like everyone remembers the names of the world's greatest generals, but nobody remembers any of the diplomats that stopped other wars from happening in the first place. Hard conversations aren't sexy, but that's kind of the point, because you will never see what would have happened if you didn't have that conversation, and you don't want to. But then there will always be times where things do go wrong, and when they do, you will truly see and trace that argument back to the 1 minute conversation that you didn't have. And it's an art as well. Having a hard conversation is not being an asshole. They are not the same thing. You can say the right thing and the person can agree with you, but they can still say your delivery sucked and it made me feel upset, or it made me feel like I was told off and ashamed. It's an art. We're all working at it. Conversation is an art, working with people is an art. It's something that AI can't really do that for you. You got to do it yourself. And it's tough, but we can all put in effort to have these kind of conversations to prevent the rupture. It's like preventative medicine is simple. Stay consistent, go to the gym, get up early. Actually, that's variable, but get some sleep, go see the sun, do those kind of things. Those are the most simple things that you just got to do every day. It's a lifelong thing. And it's the same with this. It's having that 1 minute conversation when you don't want to. And when it's so simple, it requires a system, and you don't even see the immediate result, because the result is just prevention. But it has to be done. If you want to develop successful friendships, relationships, whatever, if you want to feel happy, because having hard conversations gets rid of any resentment that you have. So it's in your interest, it's in our interest to do it. But we feel like we're bothering the other person, and that's why we don't. But it's actually just a form of self-harm in a way, that we don't have these conversations because we're just making ourselves more unhappy to do so. And then when you do have that conversation, you just start looking around and thinking, where's the next one? Who's the next person on my list that I need to talk to? And I guess that effect is quite funny. but it's also important. So whenever you do have a hard conversation, that gets the ball rolling. Just have more. There's always someone else to talk to something about, especially in today's world when we don't talk about anything. So why not talk about something?